Hey you. Yeah, you. I know what you're about to do. You're about to hop onto one of those violent video games. Well, don't let me dissuade you, because everybody knows that usually all media is violent nowadays. What if I were to tell you that you could actually develop psychological problems because of this? Don't believe me? Let's look into this. Violent media could consist of news broadcasts, whether it's from people being murdered by other people shooting reporters, or people getting into car crashes. It's all violent. Other forms of violent media include television shows such as Breaking Bad, which they have drug labs, and The Walking Dead, where the whole world is underneath an apocalyptic state. But in the past 15 years, a new form of violent media has come into light. That is the video game violence. Whether it's people getting tomahawks thrown into their face, getting run over by cars, or people shooting gas trucks to blow up all the other cars around them, effectively killing everybody. It doesn't get much better, and it's very, very violent. Famous psychologist Albert Bandura has been studying video game violence for a couple of years now. He's the same person that invented the social learning theory. It's the theory that paying attention to somebody's actions will change your own actions. He's famed for the Bobo doll experiment, which is where they had an adult beat up a Bobo doll, and the kid came in and started beating up the Bobo doll as well, which was concluded that the kid learned from the adult to beat up the Bobo doll. He's connecting the social learning theory to video games. As in, like, when you see somebody being shot on the screen, there's a high chance that you can enact that in real life. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Just because I play violent video games doesn't mean I'm going to go somewhere and shoot somebody. But it doesn't work like that. What violent video game actually does is desensitize you toward pain and suffering toward other people. For an example, the Alien movie. There was a lot of blood and gore in that movie, which actually made people throw up and leave the theater. Nowadays, children and teens of all have been desensitized because of all the violence and gore that has been originating from video games. Kids who also play violent video games become more fearful of the world around them because they are not going outside as much because of the video games. Also, a study showed when children are playing hours of video games, then when they go to school, they are more likely to act more aggressive toward other people and other students. Some ways to prevent aggressive behavior due to violence in media is to let kids to stop watching or playing these violent video games and TV shows, because the kids are the ones that are most prone to learn from the shows and video games, whereas adults know better, but the kids don't. So if you take that away from kids, that means that there will be a less likely chance of them becoming so aggressive. Also, on every video game box, there is a rating system, and most children are not even adhering to the rating system, and parents are just allowing them to play all these violent video games as young as 6 years old, which is also not good. Thank you for watching my PSA about media violence. I hope it was informative. Thanks for watching.